Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today we are doing something again related to Mercedes. So they contacted me and they said, why don't you take a little bit of a car out for the weekend and enjoy yourself, but this time a little bit different. So I'm used to supercars, you know that, so not an AMG GT or anything like that. But something that's more usable, something that you guys would actually maybe look at purchasing, and honestly, after driving it, maybe something I'd look at purchasing. So they have given me the keys to the A45 AMG. Hey guys, so we're going to go around the A45 AMG. I guess the rest of this video is going to be a bit crap. Why can't this sail as well? Right guys, so A45 AMG, we are talking about an inline 4-turbo engine, 375 brake horsepower, which to be honest, in this light little thing is amazing power. This thing really moves, and you'll see in a bit. But let's go around the outside of the car. So starting off, this is, I want to say Grigio something, but it's not a Ferrari. It's basically grey. I don't know what the colour is. Canards and stuff at the front, really like these. I don't know what they're doing, just like sending little bugs and stuff on a bit of a jump ramp or something like that, I don't know. But that would be pretty fun. Parking sensors on this, really important as well. So this is a pretty high spec car that they've given me, but all little kind of black styling packs around, so goes in well with the silver grey kind of colour. Going around to the wheels as well, these are something inches, 19-inch wheels, which is pretty big on these. They look really good. I love these, and kind of like this matte black type finish, and massive red brake calipers, so I do like that. That is a good combo. Important little badge there, Turbo 4MATIC, so literally like 4-wheel drive, and you can feel this thing, which is really fun, because even now when it's a little bit cold, roads aren't that warm, chucking it around the corners, really good fun. Black wing mirrors as well we've got over there. No tints at the front obviously, but tints at the back. This makes the car look really good. It's keyless entry as well on this. 67 plate car, it's a brand new car. Again, remember, fan facts, same wheels at the back as they are on the front. Going round, this little thing. I will say it feels a little bit plastically, because I just leant on it now and it moved a little bit, but it looks so cool. Weight wise as well, that's so good, so it's useful for that. I don't know if it's really doing anything aero wise. It's totally aesthetic, but somebody might disagree with me, I don't know. Badged all around the back. What I would do personally is I would take these badges and make them black as well, just to tie in with the rest of the car, so black this out as well. And I really like this diffuser. It's not, but it almost looks like an active rear diffuser, so as if like this flap's going to move. And you've got this quad exhaust, so double exhaust on both sides, and again parking sensors at the back, but they look really good. And then you've got this like little vent here at the back as well, so it just gives this car like this mean, aggressive kind of fat stance, which makes these arches then look like they're kind of sticking out a little bit. So I really like this spec actually. I don't normally like grey cars, but I think this one looks really good. But as always, enough of me talking on the outside of the car. Let me know what you think about what you think this spec is, what you'd spec on your A45. Drop that in the comments below, but let's go for a little bit of a drive. I'm gonna get the GoPro out, some point of view shots, and we're gonna have some fun. So, welcome to the cockpit of the car. Now, the feel straight off, I'm just going to say this, I actually really like this car. I'm used to driving super powerful cars that make a lot of noise, that honestly you have to be super careful with. But this feels exactly like the description that it should be, is that it is a pocket rocket. It is this tiny little thing that you can just chuck around anywhere. It's got the styling to make you feel like it's fun and aggressive. People still look at it. It gets a lot of attention. While we were parked up before we were filming, about 4 or 5 people messaging, nobody's messaging me, saying to me that, you know, the car looks really good and everything, and people are actually commenting it of all different ranges as well, so like kids and everything. But driving it is just like driving a nice Mercedes. With these kind of pocket rockets, you have the luxury of the Mercedes in the interior, the cool little bits. Yes, some bits are plastically, but remember, you're paying a certain price for this car. And as we head to Mercedes now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the price of it. But yeah, I really like it. The build quality inside is fantastic. This driving feel, of course, a 4-wheel drive as well. When I stick the GoPro on and we like kind of goes around the corners, you can just feel how it's stuck to the road. And we'll try and get some shots from the outside as well. But It's a great place to be. Soundproofing as well inside. Everything works really well. I think they haven't updated this kind of section here where we've got the whole dials and everything yet. It's a little bit kind of gimmicky, I would say, slightly. But I think that's kind of what you want with this. You want it to feel like you're driving something really special, which it does feel like, but at the same time, something that's not a ridiculous amount of money. And yeah, Alcantara grips on the steering wheel as well. I mean, that's like what you get on supercars. It's not something that you get on like a kind of entry-level pocket rocket, like I said. But really enjoying this. Just kind of want to get down on the paddles, because the paddles here are really good. They've got a really good feel to them. They're not plastic paddles. They're this actual metal paddle that feels solid and cold to the touch, which again I feel is the quality feel. But yeah, we're going to drive this thing around, chuck it around some more corners, and just get out on some country roads away from all of this, and really enjoy it. So let's put the gears down. I'm in comfort mode. I'm going to just put the wipers on. Let's go. Super Sport Plus. And put the foot down. Listen to that. This thing is so much fun. Little gurgles on the back, like pops and crackles. Okay, let's go for a drive. Launch control. To 30. The fun of public roads. So, we are at Mercedes-Benz Slough, and the reason being is because remember the big giveaway that I did when I picked up the S-Class? Well, today, they're giving it here, and Kelsey, thanks a lot for coming down.
No worries.
Had a nice trip down, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was most of the way.
That's good. So I thought it was best that when we're doing the giveaways to meet the person, and I think also, instead of just doing this, maybe we can go for a little bit of a drive, take one of the AMGs out, grab some lunch and have a little bit of fun, right? Sounds good, right? Okay, now, let's go through what the prize was, because I think you guys saw it in the picture, but should we do it on a table, or how about in the back of the S-Class? It's appropriate, isn't it? Alright, cool. Let's jump in. Okay, so that's a little bit more comfortable. Let's go through what's exactly in the bag. Now this is my favourite thing, and I was actually going to steal this and not give it to you, Kelsey. I'm admitting that, because this is really cool. This is like an AMG kind of GT cap for the GTR, and it's almost got this like kind of carbon fibre thing here, which is like really cool, I think, if you can see that. And the whole red thing around here as well. So this,
just the finer details, they work really well.
It looks so nice, doesn't it? Yeah. So there's one cap there.
Nice
there you go.
one.
I'm going to pile this all on your lap. This is what she said. Sorry, this is a family channel. two Mercedes caps here as well, because you know you need a cap for every other day of the week. Nice Mercedes shirt here. There you go. Oh, and there's something on the back as well. 125 years of innovation on the back there as well. So that should hopefully fit you.
Yeah.
Nice size over there. This, however, will not fit you because it's slightly smaller. But do you have children? How old are you?
I'm 90.
No children?
No children, no.
Well, none that you know about.
No.
But yeah, there you go. So there's that as well. There is a lanyard here, which is kind of cool. I was just saying, like, the quality on this is unbelievable.
It's like a tow rope.
Sorry, I'm trying to break your new thing. But yeah, it's like a tow rope, literally. It's got like this kind of carbon fibre thing here as well. So that is pretty cool as well.
Keep your keys on that.
Exactly. And then, this is what I like as well. I was going to steal this. To be honest, I was going to steal most of this. This is like a kind of little Mercedes key here, but it's not just a key, it's actually a USB stick as well. So that is nice. Nice pen in there as well, and a key ring. So like I said, is you can just put that onto there and then just pretend like you've got a Mercedes. There you go. That's done. New car. Yeah, see? We give big prizes on an Ishvin YouTube channel. Nice little calendar there as well to keep track of everything. Somebody's trying to call me, probably trying to say, give me some more Mercedes things. And last but not least, there are two of these. So this is the Mercedes AMG Petronas 2010 car, Michael Schumacher's potential little collector's item going forward.
Keep that one nice and, safe.
Nico Rosberg one, I'm not sure how much value that one has, but he's becoming a small YouTube star potentially. So,
oh really? Is that on YouTube channel?
He's on YouTube channel now as well, so there you go as well.
Brilliant.
And just to kind of seal it off, you didn't know about this, but you also get the bag as well, to take it all home.
At least we'll go fly around the boot of the car on the way back.
Yeah. Anyway, mate, thanks a lot for coming down. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Let's go for a little bit of a drive, maybe in like the A45, something else, and then go to my favourite sandwich place for lunch.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah,
okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're in the A45 now. Kelsey is here, and we are going to go for a little bit of a spin. I'm not the best driver, so enjoy. Yeah, get some reactions. So I think what we might do is, Blue's going to get some shots from the back, and then we're going to give Kelsey the camera and see your reactions. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a drive. All right, fine. Quite fast, isn't it?
Hell.
Excuse my
friend, that is the sound, it's the pops and the upshifts, that is incredible grip.
Because of the 4MATIC, it's just sticking around the corners.
That is face bending quick.
It is, isn't it? It's fine for a little small car. And the other thing is the ride is actually not that bad. Let's turn left here. I'm gonna let this car go past, and I'm gonna floor it and see how this thing moves. I'm gonna put the windows down a little bit. Try and get a little bit of noise. Okay, ready? Let's floor.
Bloody. Hear the turbo whine.
What do you think about the interior as well?
I really like it actually. It's a really nice. I mean, I love the gear stick with the little emblem on.
Yeah.
And I mean, the seats come through. I mean, I'm quite tall. I mean, I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
And my head's nowhere near the seat, which I struggle with in some cars. Is when you're so close to the ceiling, you kind of get out and you smack your head. But
Look at you, like a blogger.
Well, I want to get into YouTube at some point.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, definitely.
Kelsey's channel is below. Okay, cool. Should we eat some food?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it, because I'm
starving.
starving. Okay, so we finished off with Kelsey. He had a good time. He enjoyed it. Took him for a little bit of a drive, and I think he really enjoyed it. And I've been enjoying this quite a bit. But so Zed is here actually. He was saying maybe potentially because I've been enjoying this. And inside I saw the C43, so I was talking to him.
What do you think of it?
It's actually really good. I've been enjoying it. It's good fun.
Pocket rocket?
Little pocket rocket, chucking it around everywhere. Good fun. Four-wheel drive is really, really good.
The 4MATIC is a brilliant system.
But we were going around inside and seeing the C43 that was at the back over there.
Okay,
like the white
the estate,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting car that he's saying this thing. Is this one as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this one as well.
Saloon version, so not your dog walker version.
Oh, there's a saloon version.
Yeah.
Needs a couple of tints and a couple of other things.
That's
but
it.
This is quite nice.
But it's got a night package on there. It's got a few bits on there.
Yeah.
But in terms of what is C43, Mercedes haven't done a mid-range performance car before.
Okay.
It's a 3-litre V6 twin turbo, 4MATIC on it as as well.
Oh, so a little bit more of a kick than that one then.
It is definitely. Power-wise, it's a bit less.
Yeah.
But when you drive it, you'll feel it's got a kick to it.
Okay.
And it's a saloon car rather than or hot hatch.
We take this one and switch over the keys and have a little bit of a go?
Yeah, man.
Should we do that?
Go for it.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do a C43 coming up in the next video. I got a lot of messages from people saying, listen Anish, I'm actually really interested in buying this car. Do you think it's a good car? Do you think it's good value for money? Is it something you'd recommend me buying? Now, it seems like some of you value my opinion, so thanks for that. But honestly, the answer is yes. For the price point, I think this one here in this spec, which is pretty high, the aero kit and everything on top, you can get it as a lower spec, is around about £40,000. For the money, getting a Mercedes that has this kind of power, this kind of feeling, it's, I think, worth it personally. If you can get a good deal, speak to your dealer. I mean, like Virtual Mercedes and Slough has got some good deals going on at the moment, so you can check them out. I'll probably just leave their Instagram in the description below, so you can just send them a message if you want to get in contact. But this particular car, I think, is actually for sale as well. So it's great value for money. I think that it would hold its value as well. This is obviously a quite new car. This is a 67 plate. We're going to go through a nice little pothole there. And I think, yeah, I would recommend it. Like, I'm about to take it out on these little, like, windy roads where, honestly, it comes alive. And this is not a car you're going to take to track. This is not a car that you need to kind of be putting your foot down in all the time. And the gearbox is something that I'm super, super impressed with, because in automatic, it's actually better than me on the paddles. And I don't know if that says more about my driving, about the cars, but in automatic, in Sport Plus that I've got it in right now, its gear changes are fantastic. You come down and you're braking, and it's downshifting for you at the perfect moment so that you can hear the noise, you can hear that kind of gurgle, the pop and everything as well. One thing I would recommend personally, this does not have the kind of button to make it sound a bit better or sound a little bit louder. It's something that you can afterwards, maybe just not specking, but you can kind of mod the car. I think a lot of people would. I would definitely decal it, open up the valves. It would make a big difference. So it's just because it feels like it has been muted. And they did say that, Mercedes, they told me that it gets the option where you can just press it so it goes on sport exhaust, but this doesn't have that. So I would definitely do that. But honestly, would I recommend this car? Yes, I've enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. But you know what? I just want to do some more driving down some country roads. So should we do that, Blue? I'm going to drop you off so you can see us from the outside.
Okay, we'll get some cool shots.
Okay, let's do it. Right, so finally on some country roads. I'm going to leave it in automatic, keep it in Sport Plus, a little bit of a bumpy road, but I'm going to totally leave it in automatic because honestly, the gearbox is so fantastic, as I said. So, foot down, straight through. Turning it into the corners, you can really feel it. stick to the road. The 4MATIC is incredible, and the braking is amazing. And like I said, it's downshifting now for me. The gearbox around these corners. The acceleration, the torque is fantastic. You just hear this little kind of spat at the back. Braking into the corners and turning it. And the steering feels like, I wouldn't say it's light. It's not like a Ferrari kind of you're steering with 2 fingers. It's more of like you have a grip on it, but the car is so small, like you're just chucking it straight in, so it's just carrying. But look at that, round the corners. That little track was quite fun. But remember, we are on public roads, so I'm not going to do anything stupid. That was a 70-mile-an-hour zone. Sorry, not 70. A little bit less than that, but I only hit 50 miles an hour, so it's fine. But yeah, this car is... It seems to be like opening up at the same time as well. It seems to be almost like it's learning what I'm doing, because before I was braking pretty hard and it wasn't giving me that downshift, and then the more and more I was doing it. But I think you can adapt between the Sport Plus and Comfort as well over here, so you can turn that through, and obviously you can just hear it in the exhaust a little bit as well. It just kind of quiets itself down. It's got this individual mode as well, so you can kind of choose it's a bit like the Ego button in the Aventador, so you can actually choose like to have it in Comfort mode for the ride, have that kick and the change of the gears in Sport Plus and the acceleration as well. So yeah. And there you have it. That is my review of the A45 AMG. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you like this car, please let me know in the comments below. If you think you would spec it like this, let me know as well. What car should I be doing next? Because you know the C43 is something that they want to let me test drive, so I think we're going to have a look at that one next. Please remember to like, subscribe, and do all the other bits, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.